Welcome back to MEMO, making less clicks give more dick. Today, I'm going to teach you how to murder the bullies in your dreams. That's right, it's the Nightmare Zone episode. Since this is an efficiency guide, not an in-depth guide, I'm going to need you to fuck around at Nightmare Zone and collect about 15,000 points to get started. The only other things you'll need are combat gear. I highly recommend range, but any combat style will work. At least 300k gold, and either some food, a dwarven rock cake, or a locator orb. That'll be explained later, but you will need something to let yourself go emo, aside from playing old school RS in 2021. First, I'm going to give you a demonstration of why we're leaving every monster on for today's guide. See this fat hunk of meat we're slapping around? No, not your dick. This guy. Look at him go down. Get a juicy sum of 82,863 points. Now let's take another look. Same scenario, same fat hunk of meat. Watch what happens when we down him with monsters disabled. A measly ass 5,337 points. That's more than 75k difference. That's a waste of time. The point reduction happens even if you turn one boss off, so you have to have them all on. That's why we invite all of our partners to this orgy. But we ain't into everybody. Let's talk about what turns us on and what turns us off. The description box below has the complete list. Copy and paste that into the NPC indicators on RuneLite. It will make your life a lot easier. First up, right out the gate, it's the erection-inducing beast itself, named by Dante Ravioli as El Thick Boy, weighing in at a whopping 82,863 points, straight out of Dream Mentor. It's the Inadequacy. This is the fight that matters above all. Nothing else is as important as downing El Thick Boy. Next up, we got a strong follow with Chad Link. A close second at 71k points. This cheap twink bitch will lower your stats. What a bitch. He's worth killing and quickly. Use your special attacks on this himbo from Song of the Elves. Next up, Baby Tumor. Baby Tumor. 44k points. That's all you'll get. He's easy, he's worth downing, and he's straight out of Dream Mentor. As any creature from Dream Mentor, you see the pink tumor, you knock it out. Following that, we got Barrelchest, Mr. Donkey Kong Vibes himself. He's straight out of Great Brain Robbery. He goes down fairly easily, but he will drain your prayer and randomly knock your prayers off. The entire bottom row is just a bunch of beefy boys, easy points. Nothing special, just kill these. On to the second round. Weaker, but worthwhile. First thing you're going to notice is we do not do Damus. He shows up wrapped up in a condom, halfway through it disappears, and no amount of oh god pleases him. Your prayer drains throughout the entire fight. It's all around disappointing. Unusual for an encounter with a throbbing cock, wrestling this willy takes far too long. There's better options. Use a vibrator. Get a different partner. Find an inadequacy so you get your satisfaction quicker. From there, we're looking at Kamil the Ice Cuck. He will spam freeze you, which breaks your action, causes you to stop combat. You'll need to spam click this tool to kill him. Only bother with Kamil if you have other good options in that encounter. If it's Kamil or leave, just leave. The Flame Titan Farid requires ice gloves. For most of this setup, with Recipe for Disaster and Desert Treasure done, you'll want ice gloves for Farid and Flambeed. Glod and the Giant Rock have annoying attacks that stun you and knock you back, so if they show up, try to take them down quickly. Lastly, we got the beta breeds. Anybody not on these 3 pages is a waste of programmer time. Sorry Jagex, maybe you should have been recoloring more pets instead. We have more important things to talk about, so let's just get through this quickly. Bouncer is a marshmallow. Flambeed, use the ice gloves. Agrith-Na-Na will teleport you to him, and like my ex-girlfriend, this beast without a head, not an issue. Another marshmallow. Weeb Dessous and Dessous, they're easy claps. And lastly, the furry is not going to present an issue either. Now that we've talked about the bosses worth killing, let's talk about some of the problems that come up while doing this. Caramel will freeze you. Elvarg will lower your stats. Porn tabs will suddenly open up mid-raid and your team will start yelling at you, which only helps you enjoy the sweet experience. Okay, maybe that last one was just me. Sorry, Olive. I get why we don't raid together anymore. Anyway, let's talk about the problems and solutions. Not covering the bosses from earlier, the ones that are worth mentioning are the Bukaki Lizard, who will poison you, which will still hit through your absorption and will kill you. So either bring poison protection or reset, and Caramel the Thought. This bag of thoughterly will freeze your heart, empty your bank account, and blue ball you the entire time. It's such a frustrating experience. You see this bitch? Run, nope the fuck out ASAP, go, reset. It's not worth trying to compete with her. Now that we've gone over the bosses, it's time to get Slothptimal. Open RuneLite, turn on NPC indicators, and paste the link from the description into the box. Now to highlight any boss you should be killing. It makes the entire activity completely brain dead. That's my target audience. Remember to click like and subscribe. Now we are however long into this video and you want to learn the method. Step 1. Set up Rumble Hard. Rumble Hard. Not customizable, we've been over this. Agree to pay 6k. That's what your 300k was for. Step 2. Lower your HP to 1. We've got a few options for this. Ideally, you want to use overloads, but that's up to you. Never use super ranging or super magic potions. They're completely a waste of points. Overloads are far better. Just get yourself some 4-dose Jaeger bombs. Step 1. You can spam click either the rock cake or the locator orb until you get down to 1 HP. It works. It's generally free, but it's a lot of clicking, and your stats don't get boosted. I'm going to heal up here, and look at the next method. Overload, then spam click. To overload, you do have to be inside Nightmare Zone. That'll let you get jacked like Chad Link, but it is still a lot of clicks. Step 3, the method that I always go for because it's the least amount of clicks. We hit a Jaeger bomb. Bam. You're going to drop 50 HP. Then you do some simple math to whatever will get you to 51 HP. For me, that's pineapple slices. 1 click there, hit another Jaeger bomb. It's more points, but it's 3 clicks to get down to 1 HP. Less clicks, more dick. That's what we're about here. Overload, pineapple slice, overload. Once you've got yourself down to 1 HP, drink a dose of the absorption potion. That'll give you 50 free hits. From there, we're just going to look for anything that's glowing. It does take 25 seconds per reset. But when you find something that's glowing, you just run over and you put it out of its misery. What a good run. We got ourselves my ex-girlfriend, Fareed, and the Jungle Demon. So I'm just using a magic shortbow with rune arrows at present. And because this is a good run, we don't want to let the absorb run out, so we will probably be drinking an extra dose of absorption potion. The emphasis here is getting the high point targets and ignoring worthless stuff or stuff that takes too long, such as the Ice Troll King. So we've been in here just over a minute, got ourselves 12k points. This does depend on what weapon you're going to use. If you use the blowpipe, it is considerably faster. At peak, this method can get you over 2 million points an hour. And it is by far my recommendation. So you're just going to kill everything that shows up highlighted. And we're going to see our points per hour skyrocket here the second this ice demon, or this jungle demon goes down. Because this is a big boy worth a lot of points, unlike the Headless Beast, which barely pays. And there we go. Right up to 1 million points an hour. Nice and simple. In the interest of saving time, I'll skip this last one. You come in, You kill all the glowy blue things. You head out by drinking a potion either on the north side or the south side, or you can reset via the ultimate force. Come back here, hit rumble hard, go right back in. Overload. Absorption. Pineapple. Overload. And at 6k a run, this is why you needed 300k to start. It will not take you 50 runs to get whatever you're trying to imbue, but it is worthwhile to have the extra money in there. Look at what we got here. We got ourselves Nezikchened, another Headless Beast. Oh boy, look at this. Right up here. Definitely going to drink another Dors of Absorption Potion, because we want us this Inadequacy. Whenever you have one of these, you ignore everything else going on. Come on, baby. Daddy wants some juicy points. Full send here. Oh boy. Big money, no whammies. Well, there's nothing in here that's going to whammy us anyway. Look at what's going to happen here. We're a minute and 15 seconds in, and it comes up as 3 million points per hour. Raw cake is recommended. We got ourselves another black demon. So I'm going to kill off this entire run here, so that way you can see how many points you can get in a short time span. And then we can extrapolate that up a little bit. But we've been in here in less than 2 minutes. We've got 100k points. Run down the timer until either our absorption runs out, we run out of enemies, or we've met our goal. 134k, it's taken us 3 minutes, and oh, we got Bouncer. So we'll just let this run out. See if perhaps we can kill Bouncer. There we go. 134k points just like that.